Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
The Egyptian pyramids, the Mayan pyramids, and the Indian temples all looks like a cone shape. The design and structure are the same. The Indians were the creators. Indians taught the world that God lives in the high place, the sacred Mount Meru. The Greeks changed the name to Mount Olympus. Indians are the only people in the world who continues to build temples in the same way and worshipping God in it. We take this concept of sacred mountains to Cambodia and builds the largest temple complex in the world, Angkor Wat and Borobudur in Indonesia. We use the temple for gods, while others used it for kings like God. The pyramids of Egypt date back at least 4,000 years ago. The pyramids of Giza in Egypt date back from approximately 2500 BC. A notable feature of Giza pyramids is that they are precisely aligned to the cardinal directions. In recent time, these structures with 4 triangular sides on a square base have entered the domain of Vastu and are prescribed for many of the imbalances of a building, residential or commercial. Vastu's text consider that proper orientation for cardinal directions is of great importance when referring to the Yoni aspect of Ayadi Shadvargas. Ayadi is a group of 6 formula that are used to determine the dimensional conformity of a building. There are many similarities between the Hindu shikras and Egyptian pyramids. We refer to the stepped pyramids. In fact, they are similar to shikras, with the diminishing floors considered in Vastu Shastra, while the shikras attract the energies towards the Garbhagriha to flood the centuries of the century with divinity. The pyramids attract the energies to preserve the bodies of the pharaoh's king that were considered divine. Whether you call it shikras or pyramids, it is a fact that the shape of these structures influences the flow of energy in the universe, and that energy helps improve the overall quality of our life. The most important thing to recognize is that many of its architectural and constructions features are similar to those used in Indian temples built thousands of years ago. There is also a theory with an Indian connection. The Indian circle method is a long-established survey tool for determining east and west, although its first known description is found in Vedic text Katyayan Shulbh Sutra, written in 400 to 300 BC. It is believed that this method has been used in the east-west alignment of Harappan structure since the 2nd millennium BC, possibly even earlier. Elsewhere, one theory suggests that ancient Egyptians followed the same method to determine east and west when they built the pyramids. About 5,000 years ago, the world was not divided into countries as we see it today. The Hindu Dharma began as a civilization as the Dharma itself. Today, the political nature of the world has slightly changed the true meaning of Hindu Dharma. However, no modern historian or anthropologist can deny the influence of Hindu Dharma throughout the world. And there are many historical positions that link Hindu civilization with Egyptian civilization. The Nile River is known as the Blue Nile, which is named after its blue color. The word Nile is derived from a Sanskrit word Nila, which means blue, that is transcribed as the Nile. The Nile and the Ganga have survived 5 millennia and both are highly revered in both civilizations. All these connections show only the great correlation between 2 great civilizations in history and give an idea that perhaps it was the Vedic civilization that influenced Egyptian civilization.